Hey there, good evening to you. Hope everybody had a great day. Hoping for anyone who resonated with the past few readings that you've taken heed to some of the advice. Perfectly okay if you didn't, but, you know, just wishing everyone that personal growth and healing. 2024 feels like a good time for it. Yeah, don't we all need to do that? Seems we spend a lot of time in this life being our own worst enemy. Where's the law written? Where? Why do we do this to ourselves? What is it that is inherently within everyone to just treat themselves monstrously? I had a conversation recently with a friend of mine at one of my jobs about this and about the fact that we all need to work on that. None of us seem to be exempt from it, depending on, if you voice it to other people or not. We all do it to ourselves. And the question I have is, okay, so would you talk to a complete stranger the way you talk to yourself in your own mind? Would you be so hateful and abusive to even a complete stranger, even if they were making you feel like absolute garbage? Would you? I don't know. I think we could all stand to be a little nicer, not only to other people but to ourselves. I think that's where it starts. How are you not going to be feeling in a mood with people that you're communicating with? How are you not, when you're communicating to yourself all day, sometimes from the first time a person opens their eyes for the day, this is their experience with their inner voice, just nonsense. It's terrible. We need to do better for ourselves. And it's not selfish, and it's not self-serving, and it's not being full of yourself. It's really a form of self-care. We all deserve to care about ourselves. It's just knowing the limits between being selfish and caring for yourself because you're a human that is worth caring about. I really do hope everyone had a pleasant day. I had an experience today with a coworker where I came to realize that insults are nothing but a person telling you their insecurity. I won't go into how that came about, but it really hit me, and I tried to apply it to other instances of little insulting moments in my life, and man, if it didn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. that was an interesting realization for the day. What do we have here? You can pause that if you like. Yeah, the good old synchronicities. You know, I really don't have a theme for this reading. I just decided I'd pick up the cards and let them start the conversation. So I guess this is where the conversation's going, eh? So, synchronicities. Funny thing, I'll tell you, I've been having experiences with these throughout my life. The more I ask for confirmations, the more I get. They're amazing. There's a book by Squire Rushnell called Godwinks, and it really explains um, on a Christian type of bent about synchronicities and why they happen and how they are connected to the universe. It's kind of wild. Definitely, if you've um, got your interest piqued, look into that. Very, very awesome stuff there. Perhaps you've recently had something happen like this and you're just a little gobsmacked about it. Um, don't fret because it can be a little intense. I mean, this has been happening to me for years, and honestly, they still hit me. Like, wow, that was just amazing. I love these beyond coincidental moments in life. Um, they bring a variety of emotions to the surface. First and foremost, just feeling not alone. I don't lead an existence where I am forced to be alone. Don't mind my cat back there. She won't hurt the cards, I promise. But when you are alone, but you still have people in your life, you can still feel very lonely. And I don't know what it is about these synchronicities. They definitely, um, they have a special place in my heart. I can say that for sure. Um, Especially if you have a passed away loved one, friend, etc. They can really, really hit home. I always take those very seriously, and I'm so thankful and grateful for them. The cards don't seem too chatty today, honestly. Of course, like I said, I didn't really give them a topic. But we're just picking up on whatever's out here in the ether that somebody passing by might find useful. I will attempt to get back to the energy that we were picking up on. Um, Not tonight, though, because honestly, when it comes down to it, there's only so much help that a tarot reader or oracle reader, etc., whatever you'd like to call it, there's only so much help that a person in that position can provide. You know, it's broad spectrum. Um, a lot of what those readings had to do with is, egging someone to do their inner work. I mean, it's a great idea for anyone, of course, but specifically whomever resonated with those readings for sure. What do we have here? Sacred. One could say that inner work is a sacred part of being a human. I was just speaking to a friend of mine earlier today about that fact. I think that people really cheat themselves out of having a human experience by, not feeling their feelings, not not doing their healing that has been dished onto their plate through life traumas. You know, if you believe in reincarnation or not, fact of the matter is, you owe the incarnation that you are right now, you owe that soul the effort to pay attention and participate in your own life. You owe yourself, you owe your soul you deserve the effort that it takes to get yourself to a place where you're happy to be alive. Let's see what else we have here. Heal. Yes, please. Shouldn't we all? Again, another reading just egging that inner work. I mean, it's so important. As a human being, we're such complex creatures, you know. You can't, you know, you can be a microwavable pizza of a human, if that's what you so choose, but do you not feel like you're cheating yourself when you're not doing the work? Deal. Well, I don't have any idea where they're going with that. Deal, secret, confidence, and wisdom. You know, this actually touches on something that I was thinking about earlier today. Doing this inner work, it doesn't have to be a matter of, you know, you don't have to be embarrassed of like, ooh, I'm getting in touch with my inner feelings. No. Stop it, Bert. just fucking stop it. Seriously, I'm so, oh, I feel so bad for these hyper masculine men. It's like, you realize how bad you're fucking yourself? Do you even realize, like, you are hurting yourself so deeply emotionally by not allowing yourself to be who you are and to think and feel and process what it is to be a human. Processing through pain can be amazingly rewarding. I know it seems counterintuitive, but that's just like when it comes to casual relationships. Okay, so if you're blocking other people from the real you and you don't want to put the emotional effort forward, I mean, you're causing yourself pain. Either way. Either what, you're trying not to connect with someone on an emotional level so you don't have to heal when it goes to shit, or you're not connecting with them and you can't even tell yourself, well, at least I tried my best. People are worth the effort. People are worth the time. You just need to learn people. You need to learn what kind of people are your people, and what kind of people you maybe shouldn't spend too much time pondering over. Wisdom and confidence. Yeah, like I was saying, you don't need to announce to the universe that you're having emotions and thoughts and working on yourself and doing your inner work and really looking at your triggers and trying to delve into self-improvement. It can be a secret. It can be between you and me. Let me see. This card feels a little froggy. Interesting. I don't think that was intended to actually be in this, but I am going to do a reading on this later. Thank you. Oh, what else do we got here? Yeah, I'm just kind of winging it. That's, I felt like winging it, so I decided I was going to wing it. And I'll tell you, I think that's an energy that more people could embrace. Just be unabashedly authentic as often as you can possibly muster. I tell you, it will lead to just amazing feelings of being free from judgment, because that's one of the amazing things about edging near my 40s. I've got to say, my give a fuck for what other people think about me, it's really slim to nil at this point, and it is a breath of fresh air. Let's see. You can pause there if you like to read that. I'm just gonna skim this quick. Yeah, this definitely goes about the self-help. It's very important. And don't think of it as self-help. It's so fucking granola. It makes you want to vomit whenever you hear anyone talking. Oh, hey. Kitty cat fight? These guys all right? Why don't we chill? Oh, come on. Oh. See, I don't know if they're going to fight now or not. Anyway. Back to our regularly scheduled nonsense. So, if calling it self-help, if calling it anything just doesn't suit you, you don't have to call it anything. You don't have to tell anyone. You don't have to... Hell, you don't even have to change your behaviors. Like, if you come to find that, all of your reactions and behaviors are, on par with being like an adult who is really not at fault in whatever situations you may find yourself in, it's not about there's something wrong with you that you need to change necessarily. I don't personally know you. I can't say that. And honestly, I'm not a therapist. By law, I don't think I'm allowed to say that. But what I can say is, like I said yesterday, if you have the emotional capacity to be watching a tarot reading and, attempting to discern some information about your life that you may not be aware of, certainly you have the emotional depth to be able to watch some of the videos that I recommended, watch some of the creators that I recommended, read some of the books that were recommended, and really truly be able to identify, like, am I the problem? Because you know what? Everybody's the fucking problem. We all have so many different triggers and traumas and pasts. We all had different parents and families and friends, and events happened in our lives that shaped us into the people that we are today. So, of course, we're all going to be wildly different in a lot of ways. You may find people that are similar to you, yes, but We are all still wildly different people. So we're all the problem in someone's story. No one is without blame here. You're a person on the planet. Someone can rightfully blame you for some dumb shit you did. You weren't. You weren't acting right at some point or another. And even if you feel like you truly were, that doesn't matter, because you know what? They perceived your behavior as incorrect. It's fun being a human, right? So you can pause on this if you like. I'm just going to read this quick. Let's see. Yeah, I really think that this, delving into this information that was mentioned yesterday, I mean, it can help you drop the past. And if you're into, the planetary alignments and the whatnots and all that, I know it's a little woo-woo for some people. That's okay. But for those of you who are, I'm sure you understand, there are alignments and shifts and things going on in 2024 as we speak, that really are said to assist in helping us drop these past issues. And for some of us, this can be 15 years running. This same shit, different day. Who were you thinking about at that moment? And you know what? If people aren't ready, that's okay. They'll be ready in their own time for whatever is right for them. Perhaps they have a bit of inner work to do as well. Don't we all? If you've been a human on the planet for more than a month, I think you've got some inner work to do. Yeah. If you're experiencing life, you're experiencing something that you could probably use some healing from. It's definitely not a sunshine and roses sort of thing, but with that inner work, you can do some flowering in your heart and soul. And maybe for you, it's about that time. Maybe you're ready. Ready for a breakthrough. See, that's what this is really pointing to over the past few days. Politics. I think that has to do more with, the facade that we all feel is necessary to put on for everyone else. Success. I really do. I wish you success. I wish everyone to have success, to make a realization or a breakthrough. And again, clinging to the past. Unfortunately, clinging to it isn't going to change it. And you can't go back. You need to have the courage to move on. Having patience with yourself. This is so important. So ridiculously important. Because I'll tell you what, there isn't a day that comes where you can say, oh, well, I'm healed. This is great. Mm-hmm. This is amazing. It comes in waves. You'll start to notice that some things cross your mind less and less. And you're not hurting your own damn feelings as much as what you used to. You'll realize. There'll still be dark spots, though. I don't think they ever go away. And maybe they're replaced with new dark spots. Totality. Yeah, there is no totality to this healing process. And maybe there's not meant to be one. The Fool. To get back to that place, you know, the happy, joyful wanderer. Aren't we all looking to get back there, or as close as we can possibly be? Beyond illusion and suppression. I really feel like whomever this resonates for is just so indoctrinated to don't have feelings, don't get attached to people, live in your gilded cage where you can pretend that things don't hurt you when you know damn well they do. Creativity. I was actually talking to a coworker today about the fact that I feel like art is good for my brain, and I think science would probably prove that it is good for many people's brains. They have art therapy, which you can totally do by yourself. Hell, just scribbling on a sheet of paper can be cathartic. It might be a good idea for you to look into some creative outlet. You know, if you're not comfortable, you know, listening to therapists on YouTube or reading quote-unquote self-help books or, you know, listening to them on Audible, you know, maybe some art therapy might be a good route for you. You've got abundance and awareness. Hi, kitty. Hi. Would you like to say hello? Abundance and awareness. I feel like this is saying you're well aware of the amazing stew just under the surface. You know, you're aware that you wear a mask. You're well aware. Maybe not until now did you have an inkling that perhaps this isn't the best way to go about living your life. Perhaps you haven't realized until now that this is actually detrimental to you. Not only to you, but to your loved ones and your friends, your family. Hey, the cat is meowing furiously in agreement. Aren't you? Yes. Yes. She agrees. All right, friends. I think I am going to end this one. I'll probably do this other reading that this card flew out of the deck. Hope to follow up with you guys tomorrow. Maybe we'll hear more positive things leading us to self-discovery. In the meantime, everybody take care. Have a nice night. Thanks for watching.